And to other news stories now, still in Rivers State, where some political groups in Ijaw have condemned the threats of violence trailing the Supreme Court verdict on the political crisis in the state, and they are calling for restraint as concerns over an impeachment plot against Governor Siminalayi Fubara. We have more in this report.
The Ijaw People's Congress in Rivers State is alleging that certain individuals are beating the drums of war by spreading false information of plans to impeach the governor. The Ijaw extraction of members of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria are in support of this position, saying there is still room for dialogue to avert an escalation of the crisis.
The recent fears regarding the impeachment of the governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Siminalayi Fubara, raised by Professor Benjamin Okagba and his cohort, are unfounded and premature. As the State House of Assembly has not declared such an intention. However, even if the House were to express this view, it is not an issue that should be resolved through threats of violence and disruption.
As everybody is aware, impeachment is a profound constitutional prescription to penalize any erring governor or president in the presidential system of government. The judge should, at this point in time, ensure that their beloved son, Governor Fubara, does not carry out any act that will necessitate the deployment of this constitutional approved procedure.
Both groups are kicking against threats to disrupt oil production in the Niger Delta, aiming at stalling implementation of the Supreme Court judgment.
The Supreme Court has the final authority to interpret the Constitution and the country's laws, and its decisions are final and binding on all. Those who call for war, destruction, and civil disobedience will be reminded that Rivers State belongs to all its people, and no individual or group has the right to impose their will through violence and terror.
We frown at the regular use of our ethnic identity to threaten the rest of our countrymen because of the vast natural resources that are domiciled in the region. We want to assure Nigerians that we shall mobilize our massive support base to protect oil installations situated in our respective communities.
The Ijaw leaders advised all parties against making provocative statements, but also offered to work with security agencies to bring sponsors of violence to book.